Hey, and welcome to Thursday Thought Today. Thursday Thought Today is not directly linked to last week's Thursday Thought, but there's definitely a common thread there that I want to explore. So last week I talked to you about solar and how we'd had our solar done. I was all giddy and excited, and it's going well still, which is great. But it wasn't until the smart meter going bonkers and nuts and in free fall and out of control, and the energy prices just skyrocketing, that, you know, it sparked and it threatened us doing our business. It threatened us running our business the way we wanted to run it, and actually threatening our livelihood. That we was actually sparked into action to finally, you know, get it sorted. So today's subject is inspired by one of our lovely customers, Terri, but it's on the topic of health, and it's for the exact same reason. It's how something you know you should do, but until you actually have something to you happen that really does spur you into action. So Terri lost her dad at 54 from a heart attack. And throughout a year, you know, Terri's not overweight. She's not, you wouldn't look at her and think she was unhealthy, but she has a very, very busy, active, alcohol-fueled social life, okay? And she'll admit that to you. She's in and out, you know, she tries a bit and then the party will take over, and so she's the life and soul, she really is. But in the back of her mind, obviously, Terri knew that she lost her dad at 54, so hence why, you know, she dabbled in and out of healthy lifestyle choices. But the partying often won, usually won, did win. Okay, and when Terri, a few weeks ago, was rushed into hospital with a suspected heart attack at 50, it was only then that she's actually stopped and gone, no, okay, I have kids, I have a life that I want to live, and I'm grateful that that was a warning sign, because I need to change. And I need to absolutely do something about it. And she is doing, and I'm so proud of her. So inspired by Terri's story, she is not alone, I'm sure. Lots of people wait for the diagnosis before they actually take action with their health. They really do. And you see it around everywhere. You see it in the rising cases of obesity. You see it in the increased amount of fast food joints around the place. You see it in the takeaway, the amount of cars on the road and the amount of takeaway deliveries that are going on. You see it everywhere. We've created this life that doesn't help us live and make the right choices that we want to make, in spite of the fact that I guarantee you every single person wants to live a healthy, happy life. Okay, so often it takes, a bit like we did with our solar, it takes that extra thing to make us actually stop and listen and do the right thing. Now, obviously we're here and we want to help, you know, we make it easy for you as we do, but I want to give you something more. Now, one of my biggest influences, you know, he's Dr. B, okay, and I'll put a podcast link in there so you can actually read about it. But he specialises in everything gut health wise, and I was listening to this podcast the other day, and he talks very much about the power of plants. We talk about the power of plants, and we're not talking about being completely plant-based here. We are not talking about being vegan. We are talking about you guys and everybody being smart and making plants the biggest percentage of what they eat on a day-to-day basis. Why do we do that? Because they are fibrous, and fibre is a secret ingredient in terms of making our health healthy. You know, there has been studies done that have shown, very recent studies, that an increase in 5 grams of fibre, that's a large apple, that's a cup of broccoli, half a cup of peas even. So it's not a lot, but that 5 grams in cancer patients improve their survival chances by 30%. It is significant. And at the moment, the average person, in terms of their daily percentage, is only eating 10% of the 10% plants. Their average consumption in a day is 10%, and it needs to be flipped completely the opposite way, so that 90% of what you eat in a daily basis is plants. However, you don't flip something over. What you do is you work through it gradually. So I want to give you something today that's super easy, that's super simple, that the kids will love, because obviously we love our kids, and the rising obesity levels in children is just so sad. You know, we don't want, you've got to train those behaviours in early, and we've got to train them right. So right, it's a game. It's called the plank game, okay? And it's dead easy. So what you can do every single day to increase your plant consumption is just have a little game. Can you increase your plant consumption more? So Dylan this morning, okay, has written down his breakfast and all the different plants he's had so far today. Okay, so he's had oats, he's had millet flakes, he's had quinoa puffs, he's had cashew nuts, pecans, pumpkin seeds, walnuts and Brazil nuts. All cunningly disguised, actually we've missed cinnamon off there, all cunningly disguised as a homemade breakfast cereal that I make him. There's also apricots, gojis, raisins and sultanas, obviously those being grapes, dried fruit. So we put those separately because he knows that they're the healthier ones. Okay, and he is on a mission to eat as many as he can. I had to stop him diving into the fruit bowl for an apple and an orange this morning as well. What a lovely problem to have. So if you want to make a significant difference to your health, don't wait for the diagnosis of diabetes. Don't wait for the diagnosis or a heart attack. Don't wait for the cancer diagnosis. Do something about it now. And remember that fibre is your friend, and that is found in plants. Plants have the power. And if you play the plant game and increase and actually really watch and actively try to improve the amount of plants that you have in a day, increasing that percentage so you have of all the food groups you have the most fibrous plants. So that's nuts, it's seeds, it's legumes, it's beans, it's peas, it's veggies, it's fruit. All of those things are going to help you. So just do that. Obviously we're here to help you too, and I hope somebody does watch this video and think, do you know, I need to sort this out, because I ain't getting any smaller, I'm getting bigger and I'm getting older, and I really want to live a long and healthy life. Get in touch. We're here to help. We know it's not easy out there, but if you can ring for a takeaway, you can ring us to help you with your food as well. So that's today's message. Okay, don't wait for that heart attack. Don't wait for that diagnosis. Do something about your health today, and it's as easy as playing the plank game. Happy days, everyone.